Morning. Did you notice there's not a good in there? Oh, it's the 3rd of August, it's Sunday, and I've been down my mother's and I'm going to be going back, hang some washing out in the conservatory because it's piddling down with rain. My mother's had an eventful night, it seems. I went to bed. I thought, I've just got to go to bed. So I went to bed and I just went to sleep, didn't look on the cameras or that. Went to look on the bedroom camera and it was offline. The guys that had put the aerials in had turned it off. It's back on now. But when I got there, the carer was still there. She'd been there ages and I was like, she's been there a long time. So I went down and there'd been a bit of trouble in the night. Or early hours of the morning, I think. And yeah, the carer was sorting that out. Bless her. I said to her, oh, thank you, and she's like, oh, I'm used to it. Blah, blah, blah. And my mother's asking who I am today. She just looked at me like I'd gone off blinking, I don't know what. And she went, well, who are you? I said, who am I? She went, yeah, who are you? And then she laughed. So I didn't reply. I don't know whether that upsets me or not. I don't think it does. I think it's a bit like, she seems to have gone downhill quickly. And I'm going to go in now and finish making notes. And I need to obviously tell the new care person what's happened last night. And I've put another walker in the front room because the care girl said, oh, she needs a Zimmer frame. I said, she got one. Oh, have she? I said, yeah. She's got hundreds of walking aids in the garage. She just says she doesn't need them and, blah, blah, blah. So I've got, I said to her, I'm going to get a Zimmer out the garage. I don't need a Zimmer. Get the smallest one. I said, it doesn't matter what size it is. It helps you steady yourself. Anyway, I've got her a three-wheeler walker. She wanted that one. So I've left that out for her. The girl made her a nice bowl of, like, easy peeler and strawberries. And I've left her eating them. But she seems a bit agitated this morning. So I'll have to check on the camera. Like once an hour, I'm going to have a look at it. Check she's okay. And yeah, I got to make Mackenzie's cake for him today. And when you just think, oh, I can't be fucking arsed. I just can't be arsed with the whole day. But it's his 18th and I'm going to make the effort. I don't want him looking back in years thinking, oh, what shit 18th I had. There's a load of stuff coming off Amazon today. He's had money for his birthday. He's had a lot of money for his birthday. And we were like, well, he's had that much money. We didn't really want to buy any extra bits. But I said to Warren, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Waking up on your birthday and having nothing to open. So Warren went online and ordered him a few bits of clothing. And he's a Man City supporter. So he's ordered him a Man City pint pot and had it engraved with the 18th Mackenzie on it or something, I don't know. So they're all coming. I ain't got no wrapping paper though. So I might nip down the shop and get some wrapping paper. A bit boring, isn't it? Chucking it all in a carrier bag or leaving it in Amazon bags. We've got his card. I just need to do his cake. But I might leave it till quite late tonight to make it. Food-wise, I don't know. Oh, you know this weigh-in daily lark, right? It's quite interesting because I've gone down another pound. I know it fluctuates and it goes up and down, but so far it's only gone down. So it went down 3, then it's gone down another 1. Now it's Weight Watchers weigh day for me tomorrow at group. I'm paying it for a year nearly. Well, I've done about 2 months. £11 a month. All these fucking subscriptions. So I'm paying £11 a month for Weight Watchers. I'm paying £7.99 for Team RH. So it's like 20 quid in here. Near enough. But like I say, I'd spend 20 quid on shit, you know? So I might as well go to Weight Watchers and weigh. Because I've tracked on Weight Watchers, right? But yesterday, I can't remember if I said in the video last night or not. But yesterday, right, I got no weeklies left whatsoever. I'm like 27 points over my weeklies, right? But yesterday, with what I ate, which was really nice food, I used 69 points, 69 Weight Watcher points, right? So in my head now, I've completely blown Weight Watchers yesterday. That would be mind-blowing to me, make me go mad, make me have a binge. I'd be like, oh my God, you know. Oh. Yeah, with Team RH, I think it was 68 or 69 calories left I didn't use. So I was perfectly on track with that. So what the heck is going on? Because I had 69 points yesterday, which was over double my daily allowance, right? I'm already over my weeklies and I'm down a pound on the scales. I just can't work it out. It's like, it's ahead F-U-C-K. Huh? What's going on? And it's a shame I haven't got access to Slimming World app, because I could do an experiment and let you see Weight Watchers, calorie counting and Slimming World and what you get out of every day. So for the moment, I'm carrying on tracking on Weight Watchers, doing the Team RH as well. Warren really likes Weight Watchers. And to be fair, the last week and that when I've been a bit bad, he's like, no, I'm being good. You can't knock him off, which I'm not trying to do. But yeah, he's been really good. He's just made himself crumpets before I went to my mother's. I don't even know what time it is. My car's turned off. I think it's about 10:15. I'm not that hungry. I might have a banana or something. I don't know. I've got to think about what to do for dinner tonight. I'll think. I've still got mince. I've got 2 chicken breasts. I've got stuff in the freezer. I'm going to go and have a look and see what's about and decide what we're going to have. But I just can't be bothered today, because I just know I'm going to be consumed down at my mother's quite a lot of the day. Back and forth, back and forth. I can't sort of think, oh, I'll go out. Let's go out. Take kids out, because I've got to be here. Do you know what I mean? Oh, anyway, it's a wet, horrible day. You can't see, I know. But it's raining. The sky is grey. It's Sunday. I'm just thankful the kids aren't in school tomorrow. I'm so unorganised. I haven't even got their uniform for going back to school. I haven't got their blinking pencil cases and all that sorted out. I'm a last minute person, so day before they go to school, I'll be rushing around like a blue whale. Hi. School uniform's expensive. It's a couple of £100 to kit them out to go back to school. Too expensive. Why did I have children? They were too expensive. One of you commented and said, my wig obsession has now taken over my ninja obsession. I think you're right. Warren bought me that Ninja Crispy for my birthday. When was my birthday? July the 19th. And I had it early. I opened it, looked at it, and put it back in the box. And it's still in the box. And I did say to him the other day, I said, oh, why did you buy that? And he was like, well, you had to have something for your birthday. But it's like, I'm not even excited about it. I'm not like, my friend had me in the new Ninja ice cream machine that you can do like a Mr. Whippy. I wouldn't buy that one. Don't interest me. I've got 2 ice cream machines. I don't even bloody use them. And the reason I bought the last one is because it did a slush. And then I've got the slushy, so I've got 2 ice cream machines I don't really need. The only thing with the deluxe ice cream machine and slushy, the slushy machine won't do sugar-free drinks. So you can't put like squash in there and it turn it slushy. It just won't do it. You've got to add a certain amount of sugar or glucose or whatever you add to it. But the deluxe, because you freeze the pot before you use it, you could freeze a squash and then it will make it into a slush. So you could make a sugar-free slush. It's a lot of ball ache like, but it's one way of doing it. And I was going to sell the first ice cream creamy. I was going to sell it. But do you think I can find the bloody pots for it? You can buy them on Amazon for like 15 quid because I bought some extras for my other one that I don't use. I can't find what I did with the original 3 pots. I could sell it without the pots, I know, but I'm just like, oh. Time to sell a few gadgets, I think. I hate selling them, though. I'm terrible. I give things away when I should sell them. Just to think, oh, I'll get rid of them. I need to have a ninja clear out and start a new obsession on something else. Maybe wigs. Right. I'm going in because I'm feeling suicidal. I'm not feeling suicidal, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Beam me up, Scotty. That's what it's like. But there's always somebody worse off than yourself. Do you know what I mean? There's always somebody. And I know I'm not the only one that's dealing with a relative, a parent, in this situation. But it must be horrible for my mother, though, to not know what tripping day it is and not know, like, thinking, oh, I need the toilet. Where's the toilet? Don't know, can't remember where that is. She keeps going on about going downstairs. And I'm like, you are downstairs. Oh, right, okay. She agrees with you when you tell her, but it's sad. It's really sad. And it's like, how long is it going to go on for? I love my mother, right? Dearly. But watching her like this every day is cruel. It's one of the most cruelest diseases ever. And you just watch her deteriorate, and she's deteriorated a lot in the last month. I've noticed my mother go downhill considerably. Now, you don't see her, obviously, all day, every day. You see snippets of her in the house, in the chair. You see snippets of her in the car. And I can tell you, that makes her look good. That makes her look like she's, you know, little old lady, she's fine. But it's not. It's like when she stands up and I'm there, I hold her hands and I walk backwards and she walks with me because she's not using her Zimmer and stuff. And she's not eating. She ate the fruit the girl put down, but she's not eating. And in my mind, I'm like, I know they like end up forgetting to eat, but it's like, is she consciously not eating because she knows that by not eating, then she's going to go downhill? Do you know what I mean? Because she's constantly saying things like, oh, I'm sure he's gone, and oh, you know, I need a new body. She's not happy. She's miserable. I try and make her as happy as I can. I do everything I can. There's no more I can do for my mother than I do, other than live there 24/7, which I cannot do and will not do. And I will not move my mother into my house. Whatever happens, I will never, ever have my mother living with us, because from experience in families and like Warren's side of the family, when they had relatives, before I knew him, the stories he's told me, it nearly broke them as a family, having one of the mothers living there. What the hell was that then? Someone screaming. Yeah, so for my own sanity, for my own family, I wouldn't do it. I just would not do it. Some of you probably think, oh, how could you be like that? It's your mother. But no. And I would never expect any of my kids to have me. Never. Which I'll make sure they're all aware of before I ever become like my mother, if that ever is to happen for me. Which, you know, one day is inevitable, it will. But yeah, it was a bit sad and serious, isn't it, that conversation? Well, it's not really a conversation, it's me talking and you lot listening. Or not, if you forwarded on to this bit. But, yeah, I'm gonna go in now and make sure I've got everything I need. I know I've got everything I need for this cake. I'm gonna work out, I'll tell you what, the Weight Watcher points on this cake I'm making my son are going to be astronomical. It's going to be quite high in calories, but it's his birthday, it's his 18th. I'll be having a small slice. I do like coffee and walnut. My mother likes coffee and walnut. But the inside of the cake is mascarpone cheese. Like that soft cheese. And then double cream. 150 ml double cream. What else? An icing sugar. Oh, it's going to be delightful. Right. I'll see you at lunch, but I do need something to eat now. I am feeling peckish. Oh, do you know what I'm going to have to eat now? I'm going to have these. There's one packet left of these from yesterday. So these are 54 calories a slice, aren't they? Yeah, 54 calories a slice. Or 2 Weight Watcher points each. So that's 6 points. Or 54 calories a slice. Right, I'm going to have these. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat them in the car, because if I go in, the kids will be like, oh, can I have one of them? And I'll be, no, they're mine. All mine. Eat your lush. Guys, it's lunchtime and I'm feeling ravenous. Right, this might amaze you. This comes to 951 calories altogether. Cheesy beans on toast, packet of crisps. It's a larger packet. And a Kit Kat. And the whole meal comes to 36 points. Yes, 36, which is 4 over my daily, or 3 or 4 over my daily allowance for Weight Watchers. So, we haven't had dinner yet, but bear with me because this experiment is working. So yeah, that's my lunch. Come on, I couldn't give you a day without this cardigan, could I? I've just stuck it back on because I've got a Tesco's. Fucking hell. I'm trying to decide what to do for tea. And we were going to be lasagna. Fucking lasagna. Anyway, I said to her lasagna. And then he went, oh, let's have that tuna and pasta bake. So I said, fine, we'll have that. Then he said, that's going to be quite high, isn't it, on Weight Watcher points? So I was like, well, the pasta will be high, yeah. Whatever. So he was like, And then he went in the cupboard and there was a tin of corned beef. So he was like, So he's like, corned beef here? But that'll be high, won't it? I said, yeah, but shared between us. So I said, do you want me to make corned beef hash? And he was like, oh, yeah. So I've gone on the old Tickety Tock, which is my favourite place to look for recipes. And I found a corned beef hash one. It's literally carrots, onion, like gravy granules, corned beef obviously. What else did he put in it? I'm trying to think. Well, there wasn't that many things in it. He was going to put dumplings on his at the end. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm going to make that because I can just go back and chuck it in the slow cooker. I haven't made Mackenzie's cake yet. He did say to me, Mum, you are making me that cake, can you? And I was like, yes, I am. I am making it, alright. Can't be asked, but I am making it. I thought I'd do it later tonight. I'm trying to think now. What else I've got to get? I'm going to have to look at the recipe again when I'm in there. I've only got red onions, which I know I could use, but I'm going to get some onions and some carrots. I thought I'd have a look and see if there's anything to get my mum that she'll eat for her tea. I might get her like a little quiche or something, because I was there again when the girl came at lunchtime, and to be fair, she seems really good. She put half a sandwich out because she doesn't really eat a whole sandwich, and then some crisps, and then I'd been to the shop and given her one of the white Kit Kats, and she left, and then I left because I hung her washing out, and then she was eating that, which is good. And it was nice to see that she was back to her normal. Not back to normal, back to her normal. So on my way back now, I'm going to pop in again, just see her for 10-15 minutes. I was trying to edit my video before it came out, then I've remembered I never finished it off last night, so I'll have to just do a quick finish off of that, saying I forgot. Genuinely forgot I had my dinner, and that was it. It ended. But yeah, I'm going to Tesco. I'm not going to buy a lot. I'm not buying a lot. I'm literally getting bits for dinner, and my Coke supply is getting low, because when I went yesterday I went? Yeah. There was literally like about 4 bottles left on the shelf, so I'm hoping they've replenished their stock. Yeah. Oh, and I need to get a loaf of bread, because I bought a reduced sourdough in the shop for lunch, and me and the kids have had it, and there's literally like 1 slice left. It was like one of them fancy breads with like the really long slices in it. me get on here. Does anybody know if you can get a door rubber replaced on your car? My drive, I noticed, I don't know whether it would come under guarantee or not, but the rubber that goes all around the door, up by the door near where like the hingey parts are, and across the bottom, it's like perished and coming out in a hole. It's not affecting the door or anything, but it's a bit like, because I only had the car in December, and it was like brand new, so it shouldn't have bloody perished already. But it looks like it could be a big job to replace the door rubber. Oh well, that's the least of my worries at the moment, frigging door rubber. If I had to rate the girl that came this morning and at lunchtime, so it was the same girl, she was very good at her job, and I just said, oh, thanks for everything you've done and that, and she said, no, it's fine, no problem. She really took her time, she didn't rush, and she cleaned up everywhere, and she was just marvellous. When I said, because she was like, I'll see you next week. Oh, she said, I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you next week. Then I was like, I'm not sure you've been told, is it? But tomorrow will be your last time. Oh, really? I said, yeah. So she was like, oh. So then I said, oh, thanks for what you've done, like. One thing I'm going to ask the new people tomorrow is if my mother can have, if possible, the same turnaround of girls come in, so it's not somebody new every single time. Even though they're getting more regular, even though now they're stopping, there's still too many different ones. I mean, if they can't help that, they can't help that, but, And, do you know what I've done as well, which I've, like, for fuck's sake, Karen, I arranged to meet the woman at arranged to meet the woman at 9:30, right? And then I thought to myself, oh balls, I said, my mum's in day centre. So I rang her back and said, oh, I'm really sorry. I said, I've arranged to meet you, I said, but my mother's in the day centre and obviously you want to see her, So she went, oh, no problem. No problem at all. She said, just checking them in my space. She said, no problem. Can you do 4:30? I said, perfect. See you 4:30. And then I was sitting in the house and I said to Warren, oh, Fav, hey. And he's like, oh, what now? I said, that's the time I leave to go to Weight Watchers. I can't cancel again. So, and I can't rush the appointment. But they're there till about 7, so I can go halfway through and then wait till the end and weigh, I suppose. But it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, I'm at Tesco's. And, oh my goodness. I'm going to go in and then get my bits and go home, stop at my mother's. There's a guy walking past my car now. He's got the most loveliest hair. It's literally at the top of his trousers. It's that long. And it's not a wig. It's not a wig. Turn his car off. Right. I'm not in the mood for going in there. I'm not sure. I've got vouchers here. Let's see. £8 off when you spend £80 or more. Well, I'm definitely not spending £80 today. Right, I'll catch back up with you a bit later. So, it is 7:10 at night. Just checked on my mother's camera. She seems fine. She's watching telly. And corned beef hash is in the slow cooker. Now, Mackenzie needs picking up at 8 o'clock, so I want to be going soon to get him. And I'm hungry, so I had to decide whether to have garlic bread with my corned beef hash or a roll, or have a snack now because I'm hungry. And I'm going with a snack now. 190, I think it's 192 calories for that. I'll stick it there. And it's 7 Weight Watcher points. So I'm going to have that and not have any garlic bread. Going to have some beetroot with our corned beef hash. And I possibly will have a bit of ketchup, I don't know. But yeah, so dinner's not ready yet, but I'm going to have this because I am hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. So guys, this is my dinner. It comes to 536 calories or 12 Weight Watcher points. I've just got back from my mother's. I've had some fun and games down there. I've never, ever, ever seen her behave like she has tonight. The carer had to call me to go down, and yeah, I'm like dumbfounded. So I'm going to eat this now. I'm rather, I don't know, rather pissed off, but I'll come back to you when I've had my dinner. Oh, and we got a little fly there. Oh my God. Never have I seen my mother like she was tonight. Freaking hell. I've never, ever, 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 ever seen her like that. She was... well, vile. What was coming out of her mouth? She was really, really horrible to the care girl. The care girl rang me and said, could I come down and help? When I got there, she was like, who are you, you fat roly-poly? It's funny, but it's not funny. She'd called the girl who was skinny an elephant. What have you eaten an elephant? You look like an elephant. Then she said, oh, you fat roly-poly. Get out of here. Blah, blah, blah. And I recorded her so that I can show the social services and stuff. And she was passing wind and like forcing it out and then going, ha, 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 take that. And she said, I've got nails. And she said, I'm going to scratch you. She was just being, I don't know what. And then she said to me, you have to stay here all night in case I want the toilet. So I said, so that's not happening. Asked if she wanted the toilet. She wouldn't go to the toilet. And then I had the phone recording when I went out the room to go and get her a water. And she said to the girl, she's a Mrs. Fat Pot. And the girl was like, that's not very nice, Helen. Yeah, if she's like that in the morning, then I'm going to have to ring the doctor and say to the care place that she can't come. And then I'll have to sort her out for the missed calls because they don't come all day on a Monday because she's in the day centre. And it's Mackenzie's 18th birthday, so it's got to go wrong, haven't it? Don't know whether to laugh or cry. I've just checked on the camera now and she's asleep. But a few hours' time, you know, she'll probably be up and I don't know. Anyway. Kenzie got given some of these by his friend. So I've got 3 of them because he offered them some to me. So I've got 3 of those. And 3 of those are 14 Weight Watcher points. All 3 of them calorie-wise is that much. I've totally forgotten what I'm doing. Calories, points, and that figures is what I mean. So I will stick it up there and Weight Watcher points today. I have had that many. Yes, that's fucking amazing, isn't it? And calorie-wise, I've had that many, and I've got that many left, so I'm well within my calorie allowance. But I'm megally, not even a word, megally over my Weight Watcher points. But yeah, so my mother has thrown me now, tonight, my mother, and I'm just dreading going down in the morning. And tomorrow's just going to be shit. I just know it is. It's going to be utter shit. Because I'm not going to get to Weight Watchers on time. I've got a telephone appointment with the doctor for my mother tomorrow that was booked anyway. I've got to meet the new care lady at 4:30. And I don't know. I do my best. Sometimes it's not good enough. But I cannot cope with my mother if she is to remain how she was tonight. I'm hoping it's just something, you know, fairly out of character for her. So yeah, it's, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going. I haven't made Mackenzie's birthday cake. Oh, I got another fly. The window's open, so the flies are coming in. I still haven't made Mackenzie's cake. It is 10:30 at night, so I better get my whisk out and get it done. Right, thanks for watching. From a very depressed Karen. I'll be back tomorrow for more experimenting. And yeah, Weight Watchers weigh in. So, see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe, all that stuff.